You smell what the flock is cooking. Flock up or flock off. Not you stick around because it's about to go down. And this Maniac post-game immediate Maniac rack, whatever you want to call it. Yak with the Maniac. Post-game pop-up, chop-up, flock up. You know how we like to do around this time, about this time, at this time, man. You got yours, I got mine. Click it and take it. Let's get with it. I'm getting straight to it. Though my energy was gone, it's not. Because when I think of this, when I think of this team, when I think of what we're doing right now, when I think of... yo, I can't even, I got no words for this, man. It's never easy. But we stood tall, y'all. We stood tall, y'all. In the first adversity never fall, y'all. Bro, like there's so many things, I can't freestyle. I can't freestyle because my mind, I'm spinning all over the place. Maniac mind state, maniac. Busted scientifical, the force of a course. I'm drooling. Like, this is how, what? Back in this championship game, NFC. We're going to talk about them. No, not even today, man. This is us today. This is us today. Not talking about nothing else. I mean, I got so many thoughts on that game last night, but this game today, woo! Let's fucking go. Fly, Eagles fly, 24/7, 365. You know how we do it around this time, about this time, at this time. It's always Eagles o'clock around here. Open your eagle eye, poke your beak, and give it a, yeah! I mean, boy. So I would love to go, I would love to keep it on the fly. We do love to do this on the fly. But there's so many things I want to touch on. I just got to get this off my nest, get it off my chest, get this to the rest, man. To us, man. Salute the fans, stand up. This team, stand up. Like I said in the Maniac React short, go check that out. This is complimentary football at its finest. When that other side ain't making noise, you pick up your boys. Defense a little shaky to start with. Offense says, I got you. Offense gets a little shaky in the end. Defense says, I got you. Next man up mentality. Dog mentality. The things that Mr. Nixon Sirianni preaches about this team, man. You know, I woke up listening to, y'all done started something. Acting invincible like y'all God or something. And this is what I'm hearing all last week. You got your boy Stephen Smith, Carolina wide receiver, former. Oh, yeah, he played for B-More 2. They on right now. I wasn't even able to put any bets in, man. I'm so hyped. People keep calling me crazy. Like, I got to give the people what they want. I got to talk to the people right now. Get off my phone. Like I kept telling them, get off my ball. All game, they was trying to give us the ball all damn game. They still owe us like 3 turnovers, bro. We got our hands on like 8 of them things. We only got 3 of them back, but you know what? It don't matter because, yak. I really usually don't go out like this, man. But, man, celebrate good times. Come on. Yak up. And there was yak. And then there were plays that were called back. Dallas Goedert getting crazy. A.J. Brown getting crazy. You know what I'm saying? So we left a lot on the table, but it doesn't have that ick that last week had for whatever reason, even though it was a tougher game, harder game against what many perceived as a much lesser opponent. But they're just, I gotta tip my cap to them boys. Gotta tip my cap to the mother flocking. Where that? I'm missing hats and all that. Let me let y'all see it. Yeah, Eagles on my mind all the time, 24/7, 365. So yeah, man, like that deep. We were like, yo, dude, we are not Minnesota. Y'all ain't gonna do that to us. And them boys, I mean, why they have to be Verse? You saw what he was talking last week. Why they have to be him? But that man acquitted himself very well. You can't be mad at a man putting out there like that. As much as we hate him right now, when somebody goes out there, like, he didn't earn his respect. He didn't borrow his respect. He went out there and took it, and you guys, I mean, this would be a very different reaction if they would have won. Regardless of what, that boy went out there and did his damn thing. But like I said, man, let's just get, this is exactly where I left off at, and this is what we're going to start with. They was big on sacks. They had in that first half, I believe they had 4, so that's 9. In the last game, 4 against us, so they damn near almost halfway to what they did last week to them, to us. And they came out second half and kept going. That boy had 2. Sidebar. Outside of Quinyon Mitchell and Cooper DeJean, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I really, really like those 2 Florida State dudes coming out of the draft. When I saw the way Fisk ran that 40, oh, let me get that dude. And then the edge, like, verse, like, ah. But now he talking crazy about it, man. Don't you even ever look this way because you think your career is dead. That could be over in, like, you might want to be, you know what I'm saying, a bit more selective on who you talk and I talk to. You might end up with us. But no mas. I would love to get Abdul. Sidebar. So, boom, peep game. So those two dudes outside of Cooper DeJean and Quinyon Mitchell. Salute to Quinyon. Joe, super fast recovery. I hope it's just like a stinger or something. Like, we ain't going to drag it. Regardless, let's get back to it. So, boom. They were big on those sacks. Pause. A 9. 9 last game. I believe they got another. Like, it's just crazy what they was doing as far as against us, against this. I was thinking last night to myself when everyone's talking that talk. Wait, back to Steve Smith. Because, yeah, I'm spending right now. We in full therapy mode. Because when I'm this excited, we need to temper this. And I got to get this all out and be ready for next week. Because it's about to be different. So we playing next week. Y'all ain't playing nobody. We ain't playing no games. Look, I can't even stay focused. Regardless, Steve Smith, of Carolina Panther and Baltimore Raven fame. More so Carolina fame, right? This guy was talking like, the Eagles don't know who they are. They don't know their identity. Like, I don't think they give it to Saquon enough. Like, they give it to him, then they go away from Saquon, and they try to pass, and da-da-da-da-da-da. One, how many flock and more yards you want to get? The guy ran for 2,000 yards, one of only 9 people in the NFL history to run for 2,000 plus yards. And we don't give it to him enough. Cool, whatever. Think what you think, say what you say. The other thing that dawned on me at that moment, I'm like, okay, we don't know our identity. Oh, snap, guess what? Nobody knows our identity. We really know. Like, see, I'm getting caught up in that talking head. Flock them. We know what we're doing. We know what this is. And we going for it. Full ball. So, boy. Know where we're going with that. I'm in super maniac mode. Joe probably ain't never seen me like this, dog. Like, back to the chip. Yeah. Yeah. Regardless of what? They was big on sacks. But they got that, and that's dope and good and all. We big on turnovers. I believe in the last, they had a stat at the end of the game. I meant to snap that. I believe in the last 3, 4, whatever game span, the amount of turnovers that we got is like the most this year by any team in a 5-game span. Let's flock and go. We're doing this turnover thing. Like I said, they owed us some. And I'm looking at it like, I'm like, bro, I got it. Sometimes while you're watching the game, it's like, okay, we got that turnover, and, you know, they keep trying to give it to us, and we're not recovering it. Like, dude, how many more times can they really, like, turn the ball over? How many times can it happen? But you know what? No, flock that. They can keep doing it, because that's what we're making them do. Give me my damn ball. I'm going home. Oh, shit, guess what? I'm home. I'm home already, boy. Come through, slum through what you want to do. Flag was 524-7, 365, man. I'm 100,000 million right now, bro. Let's fucking go. So, boom. They, like I said, they still owe us 3. It's probably 4. I think I wrote this before. They almost do another INT. Was it Slay? Was it? Regardless of what? We had our hands on Paul's all damn game. They still owe us 3. Then you got to think about the next man up mentality that we had this game. OB balls out Oren Burks early in the game. It was very reminiscent. It was reminiscent of last game. I believe Jacobs had a big run. I don't know if it was that one where he got to the one or another one, but you saw Oren Burks miss a tackle and then bleed Blankenship. We might have to approve that change. Look at this. They shooting out over there, man. I wasn't even getting any bets in because I'm so hyped off the last game. Regardless. So we saw almost a mirror of last game. You saw Orenberg step up. He misses the tackle. And then Reed comes up and tries to do a little shoulder shove. Didn't wrap up or nothing. It's like, oh, damn. Uh-oh. Yikes. This might mean, but they are who we thought they were. They not like us. You know what I'm saying? So, boom, you're like, damn, missed tackles. Is this going to be something that resonates throughout the game? But OB stepped his up. I'm going to have to watch it back. I don't really know quite much of what Trot did. I thought he got a sack, but it wasn't him. I saw the crowd go crazy, but I'm going to have to look back on that. But the main thing is that we didn't hear his name, so that's probably a good thing. You feel me? Trot Jr. out there securing whatever he's securing, but OB stepped up, pass swats, knocked down passes, TFL's doing some real Kobe Dean things out there. You had OG balling out. You had Big Play Zay balling out. You had Ringo pulled up and had something to shout. Hunt was on the hunt. Ojamo, OMG. And once again, no. Yeah. Nolan Smith was on his earth. And Zach Bond and the Bread Man did what they does. I would love to elaborate on all of that, but I don't want to be too long-winded, man. I want to keep y'all locked in, flocked in on what this movement is, where we going. We back to the chip, y'all. What? I'm about to get on Fanatics. I need some more gear, boy. 100,000 million. I got to. I can't help it. Zay, he had his hands on so many of them things, man. So close, you just knew he was going to get one. Stafford was like, I ain't messing with Slay, man. I know that dude. I used to practice with him. He used to pick me off in practice all the time. I'm not touching that boy. Every time I throw it over there, he's smacking something down. I don't want none of that smoke. So he sees Quinyon go out. Like I said, once again, speedy recovery, Quinyon. Get back for next week, man. Get that cortisone or whatever they throw on that bone. Let's fucking go. But regardless of whom or what, Big Play Zay steps in. Matt is like, oh, let's get that guy. There's no way he's as good as like, and we just got next man up mentality. That dog mentality, that Mr. Nixon Sirianni, that's my flocking coach. He's so sincere. He talks that talk, walks that walk, and so does the damn team. Next man up, dog mentality. You forget what happened, short-term memory gone. Who knew what? I'm burning, boy. Everything burning, oh, sorry, I did not mean that. We ain't even gonna touch on that. Now I feel bad. Regardless from what, next man up mentality, Big Play Zay comes in and he's snacking everything down just like Flock and Slay on the other side, like, and then he gets a little nicked up. And who comes through to pick up your boy Ringo? I look at Mega Maniac. Mega Maniac looks like me. I look back at Mega Maniac. He's like, what's going on for? Like, because bro, guess what? You don't even know. Like, initially I'm mad, like, damn. Quinyon and Mobay goes down. Big Play Zay goes down. I'm like, yo, chill. No need to go crazy. We got Ringo, baby. Ringo's still up in this. Bitches, you kidding me? There's guys on top of guys, folks. I mean, like, dope. Big things are going, man. And then I'm just super hyped. Big Play Zay stepped up, showed out, balled out, and then Ringo comes through. Hunt was on the hunt. He got an early sack. Like, when we came with this phrase of the hunt, I'm like, how does this fit this young rookie bull? There were so many rookies on that field today, by the way. Like, many on the defensive side of the ball that acquitted themselves so phenomenally. Like, we're going to give it up to those boys over there. You know what I'm saying? The Fizz, cool. Sorry for him. He had to step out. And Verse just kept, you feel me? Kept pushing. But our boys on this side. Quinyon had to step out too. You feel me? Cope DeJean steps up. Those cold pads was crazy at first. I heard something about that early in the week. No bueno. Regardless of what Cooper DeJean did his damn thing. We got him out there. We had Trotter Jr. out there. We had Hunt out there at times. Like, dude, like, these rookies on defense on both sides of the ball, like, acquitted. It's like a new era in the NFL. Like, these dudes is coming out. Trotter Jr. You feel me? Yeah, man, it was great. I hate great games. When we're involved in them, I want every game. I want all of our games to be blowouts. You feel me? But I mean, that was one for the bro-in-law Maniac. Hit me up like, yo, I think this is gonna be one of them ones. We're gonna find out throughout the week. Right now, this is still real fresh. Of course, I have a bias, like, but man, oh man, that was a banger. The Nana Maniac hits me up. Another cuz, Commander Maniac, he talking crazy the whole game. I'm like, I knew your team was going to win before you knew your team was going to win. And he acting like he knew. And now the humility's gone. I liked him way better when he was humble. It's like, yo, we're just happy to be here. Da-da-da. So now, you know what I'm saying? Now he's gassed, talking that trash, text me in game. I'm like, this is the thanks I get for telling you your team might win this game? And you talking trash on us? You know what they say, man, pride before the fall. Yeah. But that's a whole other thing. Like I said, I wasn't going to talk about that. Regardless of what, we had Zay out there, Hunt was on the hunt, and then Ojamo. I'm looking at it, I'm thinking that's Mill Will pulling up. I just love Fangio and his, like, his defensive mind is beyond reproach. Like, what he does with this, what he's been doing with this team, what he continues to do with this team is, for lack of a better term, phenomenal. I hate being hyperbolic with words like that, but I mean, it is what it is. I hate being hyperbolic. Really, dog, until you hear yourself. You are the epitome of hyperbole. Regardless of whom or what. Ojimo, he throws Ojimo in. So I'm looking at it. I'm like, okay, you know, it's second down. I believe he got the sack. So I'm like, okay, you're about to rotate him out, get Millwall in for this third down. But because Van is the man that he is, big fan, it's the man who he is. So I'm going with the hot hand. What are you, stupid? Why would it with this? Because I don't know if y'all know, you might be mad at me. I'm a Knicks fan. And Thibodeau and his stubbornness, like, oh, flock them. With these birds over here. And Fangio sees the hot hand. He's sticking with the hot hand. He sees what the game demands, what the time demands. He's going to give you what you need at that time, slime. You feel me? So he keeps Ojimo in, and he's still pushing. I can't really quite recall what happened on that play. I just love what Fangio does with this team. He gave Millwall a breather late in the game. Ojimo comes in. I'm like, you know what? Yes. Why the flock not? I say all this to say, your boy Ojimo, OMG, did his damn thing, threw them horns up, says, yo, what you done? Stick a fork in them. Cooked, burnt, chicken. I love it. And yeah, like I said, man, yeah. No. Nolan Smith was on his ish, man. That young man, like, he's just coming into his own right now. I'm watching. He forces that forced fumble on your boy Stafford, and I'm just looking. I look at Mega Maniac. I look at Mama Maniac on the FaceTime. Y'all know who that reminds me of? Have y'all seen this before? I feel like I've seen this before. The way that young man gets around the edge, and he's violent. He's coming for that flocking ball. Hassan Reddick, with a twist, he plays the run. And I remember I used to bump up Reddick all the time. While he plays the run, but he was Nolan Smith's discipline. I know it's early in his career, and it's kind of unfair to do this to Hassan Reddick. No comparison. He was great while he was here. Salute. Tip my cap to him. Thank you for the time you were here. Wish he was still here, not gonna lie. Regardless of what, though, this young man, Nolan Smith, is acquitting himself very well in these playoffs so far. He had 2 last game. I believe he had 2 more this game. I'm not sure. We're gonna figure it out, find it out in the long run. Strip sacks, forced fumbles, like, it's like a go. It's like dare I say, it's real fresh right now, but dare I say, like a combination of Graham and Reddick. Like, what? The dude is amazing. We got dogs up front. We got next men up, coming through, doing what we need to do. Like last night, I'm watching that game. Like, yo, if the Lions are able to do this, like, if they can, it can't be the team. It's got to be the scheme. Like, this guy Aaron Glenn has to get all the praise. Like, and I mean, what they lost Branch. That was another dude that I liked a lot a few drafts ago. Regardless of what, I believe they lost Branch last night too. Like, and another guy, another safety, strong safety. They just keep losing guys, but they kept going. But at some point, you know, the levee's gonna break. Yeah, but they just keep going. And we have nowhere near as many guys on this side jacked up like they was, man. And it just seems like it keeps happening. Like, once again, I hope Quinyon gets back ASAP. You know what I'm saying? Sucks what happened to Kobe Dean last week. Sidebar, just in the mind of a maniac. I'm kind of crazy. Gonna put that to the side for a second, outside the nest. You think Nakobe Dean never thought about going to Notre Dame, being that his initials are ND? Like, that would have been crazy, man. I don't know. Just things. Fighting Irish tomorrow. Let's lock and go. All right, back in the nest, right? So, boom, you got anything. Zach Bond and the Bread Man do what they does. Simple and plain. Zach Bond, I'm like, yo, I didn't want to say it because, you know, I'm super superstitious. Like, NFL player, defensive player of the year. I said, no, I can say it because he comes through. Swats one down. I believe he got a sack. I believe he recovered a fumble. Like, it's just all over the field doing what is required when the time requires it. On it. Doing his damn thing. I mean, Zach Bond has just been phenomenal. What a revelation. And then you've got the Bread Man. Looking all game. He's going to wreck this at some point. And I'm just feeling like, is this the passing of the torch? From Aaron Donald to Jalen Carter, like, against this team, he's going to do it. And there's so many things I could say about the Rams, game plan, defense-wise, offensive-wise, and all kinds of things, but I just don't feel like it. Bias in full effect, looking at the world through eagle-colored glasses. I don't give a fuck. So you got all of that mixed up into a dope batch on the defensive side of the ball. But, man, what more can we say about 2KSA? I'm like, this is Braquan Sarkley. This is Braquan Sarkley. He's going to break one at some point in the game, fam. And They said, once again, to your boy Steve Smith. Said he can't do it. He won't do it. There's no way. Like, dude, you knew something was going to give. You had Matt Stafford, who was 1-8 in games in inclement weather, and you had McVay also, that teams haven't given up 100 yards in the playoffs ever. Not to mention, anytime a player has gone against a team again when they broke some sort of record or like broke 200 yards or like had their best running performance against a team, the next time they've never broken 100. And this guy's come out. I'm thinking yesterday, like, you know, like there's no way. Like, they can't. There's no way they can stop them. Dudes is too small. They ain't big enough. Even though I saw Verse working my boy Malata, which is weird. But maybe Verse is just that dude. Whatever. We ain't got to see him next, hopefully. Regardless. So something had to give. And it was them. They gave us all they had, and we took it, shook it up, said, flock, yo, 2 birds up, let's flock and go, right? So we got the boys, 200 yards rushing. You kidding me? Again. Like, I just don't, it was a way closer game than I thought. Defense stood tall in the end, but I mean, Saquon Barkley, man, oh man, the things I've seen from this team. You got just people picking each other up all the time, man. You seeing A.J. Brown's blocks, you know what I'm saying? We're seeing all kinds of things, the team coming together, standing tall in the face of adversity, man. Stand tall, y'all, stand tall, y'all. All we ever flocking do is stand tall, y'all. What's my name? E-A-G-L-E-S. You know we be the best. You acting like you act. Fuck. Man, enough craziness. One last one before we pass on. I'm out of here. Shout out here. Yak with the Maniac, man. This is just great. We know we got to see next week. But you know what? We're going to celebrate this dub before we get into all of that. Brotherly shove. Yeah! Woo! They got lucky on that one, too. Lane Johnson, of all people. Some really weird penalties. We're going to clean all of that up, man. I just love the resolve, the toughness of our team, the physicality that we bring. Laying that hammer, coming through stronger, better, faster than anyone out here. I don't give a fuck what you're talking about. Let's go. We out. You know how I like to do around this time, about this time, at this time, man. It's always easy to clock around here. Hope you laugh, hope you can't give it that's 2 times this time. Let's lock it go. And we got questions. We answer those questions today. So them dudes, what you gonna do? LA Rams. When Eaglemania swoops down, it runs wild. Oh, you say it with me one time. E-A-G-L-E-S. Eagles. Man, oh man, what a dub. We back in the chip again. It's coming through here, man. Home field, we ain't been on a flight since last night we saw them. Let's give it up to our flocking team, man. Give it up to our squad. Oh, man, I could do this all flocking night. I'm so flocking high. 24/7, 365. We fly high. So let's get the flock out of here.